What's going on, guys? It is Gorilla here, and I'm here today with another episode of FUT Champions Road to a Champion. As you can see on the screen, we are 29 and 10. Yes, we did lose. We lost in a we didn't lose in the 90th minute. We was winning 90th minute. I was trying to keep the ball, not going to lie, trying to kill the game off. And then my opponent scores in the 90th minute. It was my own fault. I just gave him the ball stupidly, and he scored from that. Went and lost in extra time, so that was fun. So yeah, we lost in extra time there. We are 29 and 1. 10 games you're going to see in this episode. So hopefully, hopefully we can hit that 39. It's a new weekend. It's the second month for the regionals. So this is the first weekend for the regionals. So I need to get off to a good start and try and keep that consistency high. If you notice the gameplay's a bit jumpy, bit stuttery, it's because I, for some stupid reason, deleted the actual files, so I had to use like the backup files and just mess around with the files, which I had to do to get the video out for you guys. So if anything's out of the ordinary, then that's why. So I apologise for that, but it should just be a one-off. So yeah, 29 and 1, 10 games you're gonna see some decent goals actually I scored, and some shit goals I concede as per usual. So getting into the first question. From that parody, ask, is a sub on 6 chemistry, or is the chemistry like the guy you sub him on for? Sorry for my bad English, guys. So I think the question he's asking is a sub 6 chemistry, or does he get the chemistry the player you sub him off for? So if Ronaldo has 10 chemistry in the starting 11, you sub him and you sub Neymar on, does Neymar get the 10 chemistry? I think EA have came out and said that the substitute only gets 6.25 chemistry, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I think it is 6.25 chemistry. But if you do changes within your starting 11, so let's say you put 4-3-2-1, you switch to 4-1-2 now like I do, Ronaldo from left forward to striker will still be 10 chemistry. If you put him at centre-back, it'll still be 10 chemistry. But if you bring on a sub, the substitute would have 6.25 chemistry as a substitute. But I don't agree with that. I don't think subs get 6.25. Sorry, I don't feel it. I don't see it. I don't know. Personally, my Neymar plays like he would on 10 chemistry, so I'm not really buying into the 6.25 chemistry. For the substitution in. So next question comes from iHacker316. Asks, how do you beat Park the Bus? Pretty simple, really. I think a lot of people's mistakes and people's I don't know what it is. People complain about, Part of the Bus counter-attack. Like, I'm not a fan of playing it, don't get me wrong. I mean, why would you want to play against 10 defenders when, you're going to be in his half more times than not, and it's going to be hard to score and, get countered on. So, the best way to beat Part of the Bus is to play Part of the Bus. Not Part of the Bus, but counter-attack. So, the best way to beat it, I would say, is, let's say he's playing 5 at the back, counter-attack, Part of the Bus, Ultra D, whatever you want to call it. You got to go 5 at the back, counter-attack. You got to match what he's playing, because if you're playing, let's say, 4-3-2-1 or 4-3-3 or whatever, any 4 at the back, 3 at the back formation, and you're playing your normal game, you're committing players forward, you're trying to have chances, you're in his half more times than not. He's going to get you on the counter. That is a given. Because he has that many players back. He's going to win the ball in his half. And you've committed that many players forward. Even your defenders are pushing up. They're like, oh, I want a goal. Let me push up forward. So that would happen. He'll counter you. And most likely he'll end up scoring. So I think that's many people's issues. I had that issue. I'm not going to lie. I had that issue at the start. At least for the first few months. And then I realised what I had to do. So I adapted to it. And I don't think I've actually lost to like a 5 at the back since I've changed. I mean, obviously I will lose eventually to a 5 at the back, but yeah, me losing less will be the outcome of that, I would assume. So yeah, my advice is if he's playing 4 at the back, Part the Bus, go 4 at the back, counter attack. Don't go Part the Bus because you don't want to have no one up front. Just go counter attack on the quick tactics, or just drop your pressure down to like 10 or something like that, and hopefully should sort the problem out that I know a lot of people are having actually, so hopefully that gives you a bit of help. So next question comes from Adiandro. The question is, how do you play the 40 games? I mean, 10 on Saturday, 10 on Sunday, 20 Friday, question mark. So my schedule of games is, at the moment, I play 15 on the Friday, 15 on the Saturday, and I leave myself 10 for Sunday, because on the Sunday I record the 10 games which you're watching now, so I just find it easy, just, wake up, you know, get ready and that, and then once I start playing, I can just start recording the last 10 games, rather than if it's 15 games, I have to like play 5 and then start recording at 10. I know it sounds stupid, but that's the way it is. But I don't know. I think I might change my schedule up. I'm not sure. Because on the Friday, I'll definitely play 15. I think that won't ever change. But the Saturday, I always find the gameplay just to be that bit worse than the Friday. I don't know if you guys experience it. I mean, I know a lot of you actually do on Twitter. I see a lot of people complaining. But the gameplay this weekend on Saturday was absolutely atrocious. Like, I don't think I've ever played a gameplay that bad before. I really don't. I don't know what the issue is. I don't know if it's the servers. I don't know if it's something on EA's part. A lot of people say PlayStation's smooth. Obviously, I'll probably ever try it, but it could be an Xbox issue, Microsoft issue, you don't know. So whatever the issue is, it's causing problems. And the gameplay's just not consistent, it's not smooth, but when it is smooth, it's really good. So hopefully they get it fixed, but I wouldn't hold your breath. So 15 on Friday, 15 on Saturday, and 10 on Sunday, but I'll most likely change it to 15 on Friday, 10 on Saturday, and then 15 on Sunday. Just switch up a little bit. Just to try and avoid the rubbish and inconsistent gameplay on the Saturday. It always seems to be the Saturday for me personally, but yeah, that's what I do anyway. Next question comes from Squeech77, says, long shots are very useful in this game. Don't you feel like you should implement them into the implement them more into the game? A couple of times in your videos you say something like they just shot out of nowhere and it flies in. Yeah, I don't know why people take shots like that, but the fact is that shots like that go in a lot of the time, and I feel like having that in your arsenal would make you a better player. I disagree. In the fact that I do long shots. I mean, I've just seen a couple of in this video. I only take a shot where I know I've got the angle right. I know where, if I do it correctly, it's going to go in, or at least make the keeper save it. I'm not just going to have a shot when I know it's not going to cause an issue with the keeper, like, I don't know, I might think a little bit differently or not. Would I play? When I'm throwing goal, I only shoot if I know it's going to be... I know the angles of where to shoot and not to shoot. And if I'm going to take a long shot, it's because I know if I put this amount of power on it, it's going in. Especially if it's like Pogba or Ronaldo or something like that. Or George Best. I mean, look at that. Would you count that as a long shot? Just on the edge of the D? I don't know. That was a nice finish on his weak foot standing still. But yeah, I agree with you. I don't maybe do it as often, but I like shooting when I know it's going to be a decent, high percentage of scoring. Conceding, on the other hand, some of the goals this weekend I've conceded, I mean, the same as every weekend. Some of the long shots you see is... I don't understand how a person can think, okay, this is going to go in. He's not even facing a goal. It's on the player's weak foot, and he just belts it into the top corner. And do you know what it is with long shots? It takes no skill. Like, even when I score, it takes no skill. It looks good, don't get me wrong. Obviously, a long shot, especially when it comes off the bar and goes in or something. But they take no skill, because all you need to know... You don't even need to know the angle to score a long shot, in fact, to be honest. All you have to do is hold B for a duration of time and aim your left thumbstick into the goal. Like, it doesn't even have to be in the corner anymore. So yeah, it takes no skill personally. Even when I score, it takes no skill. You just got to press B and hope for the best. And I don't know, it frustrates me, especially like when I'm losing games to it, drawing games into extra time, etc. I don't know, there's nothing I can do about it. Just maybe, I don't know, if you feel like your opponent's taking a lot of long shots, then try and press him a bit more. Don't sit off as much. I think I do that quite a bit as well. I sit off a bit too much, inviting a long shot, and yeah, obviously the guy scores. But hopefully that answers your question. And I think the last question is going to be coming from Rocky Lad, that says, if you had to lose one game, would you rather lose on the 39th game or the 40th game? That's an interesting question. So if I'm 39-0, wait, no, if I'm at 38-0 heading into my 39th game, or 39-0 heading into my 40th game, which one would I prefer to lose? That's interesting. Very interesting. I was close to losing my 40th game, actually, so I know how it feels, kind of. I think I won in penalties, didn't I? I remember tweeting it, yeah. My 40th game for 40-0, I was in penalties and I won. Unbelievable. I don't know. Probably... Yeah, obviously, I think it's an obvious answer, but obviously you wouldn't want either of them. But if I had to choose, I'd probably say the 39th, because if you got to the 40th game and you lose, you're like, what have I just done? So yeah, definitely the 39th game, as yeah, just wouldn't want the 40th game. But anyway, so yeah, we're 7-1 up against this guy. He starts scoring own goals. He then messes one up, like a kick back to his keeper. So I just waste time because I'm not waiting. And he sends me a message after, like, abusing me because I'm time wasting, which makes no sense. But yeah, that was an interesting game. So he starts scoring own goals. So coming up into the last 2 games, I believe we're 8-0. No, 8-0. Sorry, 8-0 in this episode. So that is 37-1. If we win these last 2 games, we finish on 39-1, which is, for me, a good weekend, obviously. I mean, why wouldn't it be? But last weekend, I got disconnected for 40-0. And then this weekend, I should have won the game. I'm not going to lie. It was my own mistake. And it's just another little mistake that's cost me 40 again. But we've hit 40 twice, I think, back-to-back. I just want to hit it more frequently. I know I'm capable of it. It's just, I don't know, that one game, that I'm just, maybe not as concentrated as I am in previous games, or just one little mistake. All it takes is to lose in FIFA. And so it was this weekend. So we go 2-0 up here anyway. And then we have a nice bit of skill with Ronaldo. Plays into best, and he ain't going to miss that. 3-0, and it finishes 3-0. So heading into, actually, this last 2 games now, I do apologise. So we're 8-0. Heading into the last 2 games, we're coming against George Weee out of all strikers. I think he's one of the better legend strikers this FIFA. Pretty solid team. Kante, Smalling. I think he has Eric Bailly as well as the centre-back partnership. So we're 37-1 with these 2 games to go. Griezmann intercepts the ball, plays into Ronaldo, does a backwards fake shot, plays it into George Best. George Best is on another level. I think this weekend he carried me so much. When normally Ronaldo does, I don't know what it was with him. I don't know what it is. He has 90 finishing or 93 finishing for a centre attacking mid. Look at this, left foot. Well, I thought he scored actually. That just made me look stupid. Yeah, we get a goal from him, but yeah, George Best, another level of a player. But there is Team of the Year Messi out now, which is an interesting option I do have. Do I go get him, or do I stay with George Best? I might have to try Team of the Year Suarez for this weekend. It's a bit of a risk, I know, because I've not really used him, but I'm going to hopefully buy him today or tomorrow, whenever this video's out. Try him, see if he's good, and hopefully, most likely, we'll use him this weekend if he is a god. If he plays to how his stats say, he'll be a beast. If he doesn't, yeah, then I'll just keep Griezmann. Not a problem with me, and then I'll probably go and get Sergio Ramos as my centre-back, as I did last year, and hopefully he's as good as he was for his Team of the Year card last year, because he was pretty decent last FIFA. I had him in most of my tournaments, I believe, that I won, so I'll definitely get him. And what was my keeper doing there? He's literally hugging the post. So the guy scores an open goal. 2-1 last game. We get pretty close. George Best left foot. And we get it to 3-1. And then we just need one more goal and we get it there. George Best, and it's game over. And yeah, we get 39-1 for this weekend, guys. I'm pretty pleased with it. As I said, hopefully I can keep this consistency up, getting 38 as like the lowest possible. I just need to get like the first 15 games out of the way. Hopefully get 15 out of 15. And then go from there. But yeah, the last game finishes 5-1. And yeah, we finish on 39-1. So thank you for your question, guys. Just one more thing as well. If you see a question in the comments, just do me a favour and like it. The more people that like it, it'll be on the top comments. So it's easier for me to see and what questions are more wanted to be answered more than anything. So if you see a question that's not yours and you think you want it to answer, then just give it a like in the comments of the guy who posted it, and I'll try my best to hopefully answer in the next episode. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. As always, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new around here. Leave a like in the video if you enjoyed it, and remember to leave me a comment in the comment section below. But until next time, guys, bye bye.